Welcome back, class. I'm Matt, your guide here on Caliber, and we're playing Dragon Age 2 Remastered. When last we left off, we had finished up Sebastian's little thing, his duty quest. Now, I'm going to do a bit of a respec right now with the Maker's Sigh. I found this build on the internet that I am curious to try out. It's called Nuclear Warfare, and it is pretty nuts and dangerous, but I want to give it a shot anyway. Okay, so where were we? Start out with our attributes. At our base here. Now this is called Glass Cannon. Get that. Dexterity, Cunning, Constitution, Magic, Will, Dex, Cunning, Will. Okay, and 2 Magic, 1 Constitution. And I got some extra attribute points, which I am going to put right there, and right there, I think. I'll get an extra willpower bump there. Now, for our spells. Whoop. Come on. I got a list of spells here, but basically, as I recall, we are starting off in Primal as opposed to Elemental here, just so that we can pick up some of these useful spells here. Yeah, so we'll get Rock Armor first, and Chain Lightning, which is pretty amazing. Alright, Winter's Grasp is a really awesome spell, and so is Cone of Cold, as we've seen, but Fireball, also a pretty amazing thing. Okay. How many do I have left here? 1 ability point. Chain Reaction. This is going to give us some great ability to stop things in their tracks. Okay, good. Level 6. That's everything we need. Okay. So this should be pretty good for us, I think. Now, that said, hello, Sandal. Yeah, I know.
Don't mind him, monsieur. Sandal's never been one for conversation.
Let's have a chat instead, Bowden.
Bodan Feddick, purveyor of goods both common and rare, at your service.
Yes, I know.
And this is my son, Sandal, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find. Say hello to the nice human, Sandal.
Hello.
We shall be accompanying your expedition and providing the needed supplies. It's all quite exciting, isn't it?
It's a thrill.
The thought of adventure does make me giddy.
Adventure!
A kindred soul, surely. But I digress. Do you wish to peruse my wares, or perhaps make use of Sandal's unique talents?
Enchantment?
Enchantment!
Just so.
I want some enchanting.
Let's see what your son can do.
Enchantment!
Yeah! Okay. I want to put something on... Cannot equip this item on this character. I guess I can't put what I want on quite yet. let's see. Boots of the Frozen Waste, pretty amazing. That, I don't have the dexterity for it. Helm of Appreciation, can't wear it, don't have the strength for it. Gloves of the Unknowable Unknown. We've only got a Rune of Protection right now here, but I would like to get a Rune of Fortune, which I believe we have to pop over to the Black Emporium to get. Alright, now, Rune of Fire, Rune of Impact. Physical damage will be good for you. And the Staff of Partholon, which we'll be using for a little while at least. We got a Rune of Fire, because I need more fire damage. Alright. That's good for now. Enchantment Apparatus. Let's go do some quests. What do we need to do here? Long way home. We don't have 50 sovereigns. Talk to Varric in Lowtown's Hanged Man pub. We could just go do Birthright. I think that might be fun. Yeah, let's go down to Darktown. Won't you take me to Darktown? Won't you take me to Darktown? I'm gonna pop by the Black Emporium first though, I'll meet you there. Alright, I'm gonna take this attribute boost on Hawke right now. Where's my dexterity at? 12. Well, I'm gonna pop one here and one there. Good. I popped over and picked up a Rune of Fortune. I don't like some of the people
you've been associating with, Carver.
Oh,
talk to my brother. He's the one in charge.
Oh god.
Maybe, but I know you get around. This city's full of people who are dead set on ending badly. I don't want to see you end up the same way.
Would asking you to stop spying on me help in the least?
No.
No, of course not. So if we want to purchase a rune, we need 2 lyrium and 2 silverite. We don't have any of that yet. If we want a Rune of Fortune, but I picked one up rather, at Dark Emporium. And I believe I should be able to put it into my gloves if I wear these ones. Now it won't give me as big of a boost as if it were in my chest piece, but we don't really have an option at the moment, so I'm going to put it in there. And there we go. Now we'll get more coin. Alright. Now let's go to Darktown. Someone's calling Abilene. Got a few things to do down here. All of them good, I'm sure. You know all about what to do with basic attacks and mighty blows. See, like, this doesn't look like cave art. This looks more like ancient culture style art. All these people screaming in agony as they're enslaved by the Tevinters or what have you. Oh my. And here we are in Darktown. Let's go look around. Cracked wooden shield, sure, we'll take it. Good boy, Zuko. Oh, hello. So, let's try this out. Don't like that rogue doing that. There's that rogue. Please be careful, ma'am. Ma'am, please be careful. There's a pitched battle. Okay, ma'am. It says they're supposed to drop more money, but I don't know. That didn't seem like that much. Didn't seem like that much.
Nowhere, that's where.
Hello, Tom Wise. You sound vaguely familiar.
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh, Hawke. Haven't seen you since we did that job together for Athenril. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the deep roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
Of course.
We can't all make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? Athenril's scarce these days. And the coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know.
Okay.
In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
We sure do. Thank you for your debilitating poison.
So, Carver, have you thought about what you'll do if your expedition doesn't pay off?
This is our only chance, and you know it.
You're so damned proud you couldn't pick up a trade.
And who would take a Ferelden apprentice?
Take what I like.
Maybe in another year I could work my way up to Piss Boy.
Fine, let's crawl down some holes. With bloody luck for your sake.
You too. Yep, I know. Thank you. Okay, where to next? Straight across over here.
Well, now we know where the sewers lead.
Hello, Dalian.
Check your purse. I think you lost something.
You found it. By the void, I didn't think...
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wait, doesn't Danzig live down here? I remember Danzig living down here. A mine. Now the Undercity. I'm certain Danzig is normally here. I don't know, maybe I'm going crazy. There's like a mage named Danzig. What's in here?
Not going to happen.
A locked door is
I can't do that.
Of course. Well, let's go.
This looks like the place. If the cellars go this far, maybe we were important.
Only one way to find out. I don't know this for sure, but I intend to find out. Reboot. And, you know, not really reboot. Just pretending to reboot. Right, chili next week. It's gonna be good. You may not believe me, but it's gonna be a good chili. And you're just gonna have to deal with that. Okay! Come on, birds, let's go. Load it up. Load up the thing. Load up the thing quickly. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Wow, that's a dour looking floor. Hi, who are you? Slave guards. Okay, you should not be here. Party, go! Please leave me alone. There we go.
We won?
We sure did one. Frayed ropes, fitting, I suppose. What with this being a super slavery place?
I'm with you.
If you have a plan, get to it.
This was your plan.
I think Bianca's gotten scratched.
Oh no. History of Kirkwall, Chapter 1. Yeah, how times change, eh? Save here. Hi. Just gonna stand there. Do the thing. Or don't. You didn't do the thing. Press the wrong button there. Thing didn't get done. But I suppose that's partly my fault. Like, did they seriously paint the floors gray in here? That's gross. Tobrius's documents and a battle axe.
If you have a plan, get to it.
Mage Tobrius is still alive. He might be in the gallows. Find information about the letter and father's belongings that told of the death of an unnamed family friend.
That's the
What can we learn about us? It's truly sad what happened to the Amels, isn't it? I still remember grandmother talking about the balls that Lord Atherside used to hold at their estate and the Antivan violin players and the dancers from Asana. No expense was spared and no one would dare miss it, lest someone think they weren't worthy an invitation. And then poor Revka had the child, magical talent running in one of Kirkwall's most prominent families. The Templars had considered Lord Aristide to be Viscount after Threnald's arrest. Can you imagine the scandal had he been chosen? They whisked the child away to the Circle, and the Amels simply had no luck after that. Leanda ran off with a Ferelden mage, and then Damien was accused of smuggling. Poor Lord Faustin almost bankrupted his family trying to get the charges dropped. But I hear Viscount Marlowe simply wanted the Amels out of the picture, and it worked too, didn't it? By the time Lord Faustin got sick, there was only young Gamlen left, and a mountain of debt. I spoke to Dulce just the other day, and apparently Gamlen is now living in some low-town shack. Sounds like the sort of character you'd cross the street to avoid. Let's not even talk about the estate. Mother says we should remember the Amels because that sort of thing could happen to any of us. You know the old saying, a marcher's fortune rises and falls with the tide. If you ask me, this is just another misfortune that magic brings to honest folk. Andraste help that poor family, whatever lies in store for them.
Crest, I think. Mother described it once. Put that above your door. You better have the ties to back it up. Otherwise you just look old.
Yeah. Alright, so far so good. Hey, slavers. Hey, slavers. Alrighty. I believe that's your... Yep. Cross-class combo. Okay.
Let's finish this!
Bad assassin.
Mine may never to get on our bad side.
Where'd dog go? Come back here, dog. A poison ring? That's weird. What's back here? Some assassins! What a surprise. Pretty great. All taken care of. And this sack. History of Kirkwall, Chapter 2. Wonder how many slave revolts there have been. Alright, so that's taken care of. Can't go that way, I suppose. It's alright, we'll just continue into here.
Did that bastard Gambit put you up to this?
Someone's left a surprise here
You
for
are
us.
sure. Slit his throat.
Hi. Don't mind me. Any magicers types here? No, we're good. Hi there. You shouldn't be here. Why aren't you attacking? Doing pretty decent damage there.
Stay down!
Taken care of. Gold key, Imperial Bloodhelm. All useful things to have for us. Speaking of useful,
We're good to go.
Braid Rope, Short Bow, and Mask of the Imperium. Good stuff. History of the Circle. If you don't know the history of the Circle by now, never to rule over him.
That has to be the vault. If there's anything to learn about the family, that's where it is.
There's to be some missing textures in here. Yeah, there's some missing textures and colors. I'm gonna guess that's, oh, the Will and Testament.
So this is it? Grandfather's will? Let's just take it back to Mother and be done with it.
I'll head for the door soon enough. I want to look around first.
Alright. Yeah, I'm guessing this is part of the HD retexture mod. Some issues there. Can't go any further? That's it? Alright. Didn't we pick something up for Carver? I guess we did, but it probably already... Yeah, it already went in. They've all got something. Good stuff. Yes, let us venture forth. For more effective control during battle, pause the game and issue orders to your party members. I mean, it's fairly obvious. Yeah, we know. They're mapped to the keys, and we use those at times. It's fair enough. Wowzers, trousers is taking a long time. Or should I say wowzers, bowsers, trousers? Or bowsers, trousers, wowzers. But if I keep that up, you're going to be coming after me with Mausers, so I think I'll just take a break. Oh, good timing. Have I not read this yet? I guess I haven't read this yet. Well then. Viscount's Way, leading up to the Viscount's Keep. Bodan's Provisions. I think that's the nearest exit. If they're withered, I need an exit. Get me out of here, Mr. Wizard. And down there. Good stuff. Let's go home. To Gamlen's house. Right-click on a foe to begin basic attacks. Hey guys, did you know that you can right-click on a foe to begin basic attacks? I'm not sure that you were aware of that, but you know. I think that's pretty important. Stuff you should know.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
You should be paying us, Uncle. We found the will.
Dun, dun, dun.
Grandfather left everything to Mother and us. I guess he had some sense after all. See for yourself.
I should... maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her, the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
Yeah.
Check out the part where Gamlen is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you.
Well, I mean, you weren't here, so...
Gamlen, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
Yeah.
I doubt you let the ashes get cold.
I took care of Father. I stayed. And on his deathbed, all he could talk about was Leandra. Look, sister, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
Dun, dun,
I
dun.
don't expect that, Gamlen. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make a willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
Fair enough. Oh. Okay, all the textures are flipping out now. I'm gonna have to do some uninstalling and reinstalling, I think. We got a lot of short bows here. So that one does electricity. This one does nature. Not gonna need that for a while. Bound stuff is cold, nature, electricity. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, yeah, this is pretty bad.
Hello, Lord Carver.
We're still a long way from cowing Templars with our titles, brother.
You could slap on a smile for a few days, for her sake.
She's not interested in what I think. She wants to provide for us, and you're making sure it happens.
Good God.
And when we're done, I don't know, I guess we'll sit around thinking about how great we used to be. Mother didn't even want that life back until we got dumped here. And you only care because we're under Templar scrutiny.
Very well, Carver. What's your plan?
I'd look forward. Make something new. Stop paying debts for old men. And if I had to go backward, I'm not looking for ancient names. I'd fix what's important. What went wrong.
We can't just go back.
We wouldn't need to if you'd done it right. Lothering was our home, not this place. We could have stood our ground. You could have stopped that ogre from killing Bethany.
You're right.
What?
I'd change all of that if I could. But we don't have that option. And you know it. Well, good talk.
Brother. I feel... I don't know. It's like Mother taking everything out on us. She was just scared. I don't have a place in the life she is trying to bring back. I'm here if you need me. But I must find my own way.
The trials of being a younger brother. Well, let's get back to work. Where to? Let's finish up with this quest. May as well, right? Find out more about family history. Maybe Carver will feel a little bit better. Stop being so cranky all the time. It'd be nice if he wasn't so cranky all the time. And maybe he could smile or appreciate something that we've all done for him. Maybe we should throw him a party and I'd be like, oh, you threw me a party. Thank you. Templar recruits. Hello.
More mages. You talk. I'm going to ask the guards about their training.
Those are Templars.
I know your face. I am Tobias. You and that man are both Hawks.
Yes.
I remember your father. Malcolm was a good man.
My father must have left quite an impression. The letter I found was ancient.
I needn't tell his own child how special he was. As to the letter, it pained me to send news of the Templar's death.
The Templar?
He allowed your father to leave Kirkwall. Rule is not served by caging the best of us. A wise man.
Sounds like he didn't quite understand the job.
Doubt can serve the faithful, even as it vexes them. I fear this has been lost.
It's
I
important
will send the
question.
letters I held. It seems fitting that they return to family.
Thanks to Rias. What's Carver learning?
Such a friendship. Few like your father remain. Even fewer like the Templar. Rest well at the Maker's side, Sir Morivar Carver.
So that's where the name came from.
If you have a plan, get to it.
The best
Death
armor
of a
coin can...
Templar. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Sir Andrew, Knight of Andraste and Templar Archivist. What have you got here for us? Anything good? Nothing there that's particularly useful to us. Any protection. Ooh, that was quite a boost. How's this for you? Not as good. How many of these do we have? 43, 43, 37. Short bow seems better than the long bow. Because it requires a higher dexterity, naturally. We'll get rid of the longbow all the same. Let's see, Stalker's Boar Hide, 75 armor. Dex and cunning. More dex and cunning. More than I'm ever going to have, so we'll get rid of that. I might hit that at some point, but, you know. I'm going to hold on to the ancient leather cuirass, I think. Nope. Nope. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Also not going to happen. And I'm already wearing other gloves with magic metal stuff in them. As to amulets, physical damage, attack, health, fire damage. Don't need another one of those. Alright, good. So that should keep us safe for a little while at least, in terms of not running out of inventory room. How about your weapons? Hand axe. 30 per second. Requires more strength than you have. No. Band's backhouse door is a pretty good shield. Rune of Fire. Always useful to have. Or putting into weapons.
Greetings, Monsieur. The Order needs Templars who are firm in their convictions.
Hear our hymn of repentance.
Joining the Templars was supposed to be a dream come true.
But
you hear so many terrible rumors.
Oh yeah.
Recruits aren't allowed to speak to visitors, Monsieur.
If you want something, talk to the knights.
How about Thrask?
Maker's blessing on you.
Oh, you don't mean that.
The
Mage
first
goods.
enchanter does not wish me to sell merchandise. He says I am too honest.
Sounds like a tranquil. The Turncoat's walking stick. Think we don't need any of these. Nope. We're good there. Okay, enemies drop better equipment. I mean, that's really good. But this... I don't know. I think the hood I've got is probably pretty good. This might be like a good choice. It's going to increase my armor by 20. But I won't get as good drops for equipment. But you know what? I don't care. Let's get that on. Ah, now we're looking more mage-like. That's better.
By all means, lead on.
I will. See if I don't. Alright, so we just need 8 more gold, and I'm sure that we can accomplish that through the side quests that we're going to be picking up once we get home. Come on. So we're just going to go home, finish up that family history quest, and get those letters. And hopefully Carver will stop being such a whiner. So that would be really nice. I was going to say it was a really long horn, but I guess it was actually a violin.
Someone dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk.
Not before he gave it a shake to see if there were coins inside.
Hey now.
I was worried they would fall out.
Come on, guys. Yep, that's a fireplace.
Here, I got you something.
Why?
We ended on a tense note last time. Take it as you will.
These are by father. Are you sure they aren't meant for you? I bet another mage could get more out of them.
Come on, Carver.
For your service that cannot be admitted, I ask that you accept this trinket and know that I shall respect your name. Thank you, Conscience of the Order, Sir Morivar Carver. Carver?
Yeah.
The Templar who allowed Father to leave Kirkwall. Your namesake.
A Templar? Have we met a Templar who isn't a colossal prig?
Father must have felt he was worth honoring.
A man who let him look ahead. And a name that would always mean skill thoughtfully applied.
You think you
Seems
can
like
handle
he
that?
thought it held some promise.
Not a link back, but how to go forward. That's what I was to him. I don't know what to say. Except, thank you.
That's enough. We're brothers. Being brothers is tough. Still rivals. What do we got on our colorless desk here? Hawke! I've got a lead for you. A merchant I acquire goods for has told me that workers have gone missing from his bone pit mining operation. He mentioned that the missing miners were Ferelden, which made me think of you. If you're interested, go hit up Hubert in the Hightown Market. Hawke, I know we didn't part on the best terms. You were right, I was just trying to squeeze more work out of you than was justified. You've more than paid your way into the city. It's been tight since you left, though. If you're looking for more work, for real coin in your pocket, come see me in Hightown anytime before sunset. Alright, some more quests. And when we return, we will do those quests. So until then, all the best.